Okay, so I'm starting this video after a lot of things happened with my hair. And so, first, what I did was I had it dyed red, like really nice burgundy type red. And then I put purple over the top of that once it started to fade. And so, after a while, that red kind of turned to brown. Okay, so I kept like, making more and more purple and it would go away. But after a while, I'm like, I have to get rid of this red if I want a good purple to stay. And so what I did was I got some color remover, but it was a kit. And because they have all of this hair, I didn't have enough. And so you can see it started to remove, but I have these two sections on either side that I did not get the purple out of. But the sections that did get the color out, you can see they're pink and orange. Okay, and then because I listen, I started at the back, at the bottom. So I have something that's a little bit different back there. I have this. And then I got up to the root, so I got a little hot root going on out there. Um, yeah, some pink and orange, and it's a bit lighter, and it's even like a little lighter on the ends there. But then I have this root coming through, which is like a ash blonde mixed with, well, white, not even gray, but white. And those white hairs are significantly thicker, more wiry than all the others. So I thought I did a pretty decent job at not giving myself hot roots up here while I lightened it, which, that's pretty cool. But now I have to go through and just lighten this part here. Let that develop so that it's matching the lightness of the rest of the hair. Okay. And then I have to take all of it a couple shades lighter than that. And I want to get it to a good blonde. In fact, if you look at the root right in there, that's kind of what I want to get it. And I know it's probably going to be possible because for the most part, this purple only kind of washes out to a very, very, very faded pink. So I think what we're going to end up doing is having kind of like a pinkish hair at the end of this. And then I'm going to go back in with some color and bring that purple back. But instead of it having this brown thing happening here, it's going to be all purple. But right now we got like harlequin hair. This is insane, but fun at the same time. I mean, I didn't plan on this, but it's Mardi Gras. So, happy Mardi Gras. So, also a thing about this, first of all, I want to do kudos. The person that made my hair red initially is Jen Catita from Jalen's Salon in Alden, New York. She's fabulous. I know her most of my life, and she learned how to do her hair, how to do hair on my head. I have what she called polyester hair. It's a very thick cuticle on here. And so when I did this lightening, it was about 2, 3 weeks ago. I'm not going to over process. I'm going to wait, let things repair. I put conditioners and stuff like that in there. And now it's a pretty healthy for the most part, although my ends are in need of some trimming. But we're going to do all that trimming and stuff after I get my hair down to the blonde that I want it to be, if I can get it down to that. But you know how it is. It's a huge like personal risk if you care about that shit. But um, I don't know if I care. I mean, it's hair. Hair grows back. I can always like cut it off or get a wig or whatever. Wear a hat. Hair is not that important. There are a lot of people that don't have the luxury of hair. And so I'm going to have fun with mine. And, if it turns out like, cooked and and with hot roots, and I look like I'm just like, in, dire Nathan. I am definitely gonna go with my friend Jen, and she can make me all better again. But I'm gonna fix this color myself because last time I went, she spent, I think, 4 sessions of bleaching to get it down to just a pale pink. So I don't want to put her through that. I'm gonna put myself through that, and then we'll see where we are at the end of this. I don't know. We'll see. But I thought I should chronicle this whole thing because this is wild, man. I mean, any hairdresser will look at that and say, what the hell am I going to do to color correct that? That is just insane. So I've been watching videos online. I do enjoy Brad Mondo a lot because he has, well, that joie de vivre, but at the same time, he really understands like the complex structure of the hair and what the integrity is there. And when you over process it, but you don't treat it, I think he's got like a good sense of, not crossing that line and then making sure that, health of the hair is number one, and sometimes it means that, yeah, you got to like bring in a color. And a lot of times, especially for novices like myself and all the other people that are online doing this, sometimes you just have to go a professional. I mean, I'm doing this for the sake of experiment because I'm just looking for something to entertain myself, and hair is fun. But people do this for a living for a very, very good reason. And that is because, it's a whole profession you have to like go to school for and study for and get lots of experience for. So if you think that you're going to just play around with your hair without all of that experience and schooling, you have to be willing to take the risk that comes along with it, which means eventually crawling in on my hands and knees to my wonderful friend Jen, crying and apologizing for the horrible thing that I did to my beautiful head of hair. But with that in mind, I am an adventurous spirit, and so, let's see what happens.